And welcome back to Resident Evil Zero. Okay, anyway. So we are going to begin the last portion of this playthrough, the Wesker mode, which was introduced in the collection set of this. Anyway, Wesker plays Wesker. Basically, he's just, he replaces Billy. It's not just a model swap. He does come with some exclusive skills. He can run faster.
A
And
midwestern town in America.
he's got
Raccoon City.
an
A
eye blast kind
solitary
of thing going
island
on.
Far off in the sea, Rockfort Island.
We'll demonstrate
An
that
island
as
that
we
would become
run
the
into
second Raccoon City,
Billy, or
Sheena
Wesker /
Island.
not Billy.
There are still
Also,
many
it doesn't tell you,
unanswered
I
questions
don't
about these
recall it telling you,
seemingly
but
unrelated
Wesker
yet
can
intensely traumatic
combine herbs,
events,
just like Rebecca can.
though it is believed that the International Enterprise umbrella was
Now, for
somehow
Wesker
involved.
mode, we are
Little
turning
is known
infinite
as
ammo
to the
on,
origin of this faceless
so
corporation.
apologies for anybody who
When was
doesn't
it
like that,
established?
but
By whom?
just really, just gonna go
And
running
how
through
was the T
Wesker mode.
virus
It's still a
created?
little bit of, a little bit of
To
time,
uncover
but not
the
as
truth,
long as
we must delve
the previous
deeper
Billy
into
and
the
Rebecca
events
mode,
which
the main mode.
transpired in the beginning, before the mansion.
But infinite ammo is turned on and the Magnum weapon is unlocked. For this particular one, all the cutscenes will be shown again, because it is kind of hilarious to see Wesker talk with Billy's voice. And what else? Also in this mode is if there was ever a path where, say, I did Rebecca with this thing, it's going to be Billy doing that and Rebecca doing the other thing. I'm pretty sure I've done it with all the paths that separate that you can do. But as the CGI cutscenes themselves, nothing is different. It does still show Billy. Now, because the in-game cutscenes does have Billy's voice with Wesker's model, they do have some of Wesker's voice clips for the main gameplay of itself, so there's that at least. Nostalgia. It was like a couple months ago when we saw this.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City.
Hey, Forrest.
Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
I do believe that was Brad, actually, looking at that vest, but probably not.
Captain, look!
They dead, yo.
Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
It seems kind of dumb to separate everyone like that, especially Rebecca, of all people, because she is the rookie. And, I don't know. It just seems weird that, they didn't team up like twos.
Train.
Or if they did team it up, they just send Rebecca on her own. This seems kind of weird. Because even with, in Resident Evil 1 with the other team, you know, they were all together at the beginning. Just speaking out loud. Right. So in this mode, there's also something else that you unlock. And if you beat Wesker mode, you actually unlock this outfit for Rebecca in the main game. This is supposed to be a reference to how yeah, I'll spoil it. Spoilers. How Jill became mind controlled by Wesker. So basically, this plays onto that from Resident Evil 5. Okay, see, we got the infinite ammo handgun, so we don't need to carry anything. With the infinite ammo, we're also going to be able to have a little bit more inventory space freed up. So it'll make the going through this mode a little bit faster.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please
and,
identify yourself.
Like I previously stated in previous
there?
parts, this does not affect the rank, to my knowledge. But I have been wrong before. I think you can actually just walk through that door, if I'm not mistaken.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
They're deader now. I want a Resident Evil game where there's just like stupid one-liners. Oh, wait a minute. there are Resident Evil games that does have really corny one-liners, and it is glorious. Right, and this is where you get the Magnum once you unlock it in Leech Hunter mode, Leech Hunter mode, I believe. This is the same Magnum that Billy used at the end of the game against the Queen. So very nice to have it actually in game. The good old hand cannon. And we're just gonna, I know I could skip most of the diaries with just a flip of a button, but there you go. Right, infinite ammo with a Molotov cocktail. I do believe I do keep some of them around, just to make the leech battles a little bit easier. Because if you kill the leech zombies with anything but anything fire specific, they'll burst into leeches, and that can be a hassle. As I take a sip of this delicious Dr. Pepper. All 23 flavors. Oh, hi, Billy. I mean, Wesker.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
No, I'm Wesker.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers
Also, Rebecca's
outside.
eyes is red, too, which is a nice touch.
Oh, I see. You're with STARS. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Yeah, as Captain of Stars, you guys don't want me around.
You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
How are you making handcuff
I could
noises?
shoot, you know. Edward, are you all right? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and
Zombies?
monsters.
But you're not supposed to call them zombies.
Zombies and monsters.
That takes care of that. The Magnum is going to be very, very handy. We're actually going to be switching, giving Billy this Magnum, I believe, or giving Wesker this Magnum because he doesn't have much of a recoil when he fires it as Rebecca does. Or I think we flip-flop actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's been a little bit since I last recorded this, or since the recording of these videos. So it'll be kind of a surprise for me. And there goes the dead. Well, most of it's dead. Has some healing items for backup just in case.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
That's a lot of people.
23 people.
We've also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico!
Wait, I have to tell you about Edward.
Hello? Hello!
He'll find out. I do wish to throw it away because we do not no longer need it. Because we just know that we do not need it no more. It's that Resident Evil magic.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon?
I think Wesker's
I don't
model
need your
is
help.
taller than
I can
Billy's.
handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here? Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
You know my Billy and Colin impersonation? I think it sounds pretty good. That poor guy, he's just waiting for his food.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
But that was simple. Oh shoot, that one gunshot, run away.
Are you okay?
A classic for the ages. I actually didn't mention this before, or I might have, but just can't remember. But Resident Evil 0 actually is not chronologically the earliest point in the timeline that's released in media. There's actually a radio drama, Japanese exclusive of course, that goes through Jill's story about her visiting some town, and that takes like a week before Zero does.
All right. But you just
Now whether that's canon or not, I haven't looked that much into it.
Fine. Now take these with you.
But it is there.
If you find anything, give me a call, alright?
Right, so now we got Wesker. Wesker Colon. Or Billy Wesker, actually, wouldn't it? It'll be Albert
I'll go.
Colon.
Fine.
Let's go.
Right.
So yeah, Wesker comes with its own voice clips
I don't need this.
for
Okay.
gameplay-wise, so that's cool.
This is your chance.
Roger.
Comes with a handgun and a knife. We can drop the ammo though, we don't need that. And we are going to leave the knife behind, don't need that. Even if with infinite ammo mode, we're still inventory management here. Alright, so show off some of Wesker's stuff here. Hold, don't know the exact button combination off the top of my head, sorry, but, when you're firing a weapon, just hold that button down and, Wesker can run back and forth, if he bumps into, the slightest thing, he'll stop dead in his tracks. I don't really find use for it in this playthrough, but I know I've seen a speedrun of Wesker mode not too long ago, and they utilize it, so it's there. He could turn during this run, but it's not nothing noteworthy. It takes a little bit for him to turn around. Just being goofy here. Wesker just likes to run. Okay, then here's his other thing. Hold it down longer and it builds up more strength. I should actually be utilizing that more than the any gun. Because fully charged, it can kill a lot of stuff in one hit. It's just the only drawback is it does take a little bit to charge up, but nothing too big. We'll actually be utilizing that for a boss battle later down the road. Okay, so last time we sent Rebecca over here to repair the electricity, but with Wesker mode we're going to switch it up. So Wesker will be the one trapped in this room while Rebecca has to get him out. And we'll also get to see some of the alternate cutscenes too, so that'll be cool. Well, crud. Give this to good old evil Becky here. Those are some very menacing eyes there, but so let's switch that to Rebecca. Instead of leaving her in the previous room, now let's have her walk all the way over here, making this entirely pointless. But that will be it for this part of the playthrough, the first part of Wesker mode. Look forward to some of the other hijinks that Wesker and evil Rebecca will get into. So, until that time comes, catch you later.